I am so excited to show you inside of this Erin Condren box. It is my first affiliate box. I am part of the back to school launch, and there is one thing in particular in here that I cannot wait to show you. Let's get started. I'm going to move the box to the side so that I have space to show you things as I pull them out. I am going to start with an item that I was most excited about, and it was this planner. The cover is so cute. Education is the greatest opportunity, but you guys, the reason why I am so happy is because it is a homeschool planner. I have been using the teacher planner as my homeschool planner for years and years and years. And when I saw this in my box, I was like, finally, there's a Erin Condren homeschool planner, and I couldn't be more excited. Now this thing is undated and it does not have the months on the tabs. I want to just take the time to flip through this with you and talk about all the pages that are in here. So the first page, it looks similar to all of the other planners. It has the name of the planner and this book belongs to, and then you write your name. The next page, and if you're familiar with the teacher planner, this has like personal information and all of that on there that you can write. But this one, oh my goodness, I add all of this into the teacher planner. And so to have an actual space for this is amazing. So it says our family mission statement and values. So I write these out in my planners every year so that I can look at it. If we have a hard day, or if I just need a reminder of why I'm doing this, I love to just flip back and be reminded of our mission statement and the values and our why. We have homeschool goals. Now, this is an area where you can just dream about your year. You can put all of the goals that you have, the things that you want to accomplish. You could even put like long-term goals of, okay, we're homeschooling. What do I want to accomplish and have done by the time my child is ready to graduate? So really the sky's the limit for that area too. Okay, before we go any further, let me zoom us in a little bit so that you can really see what is on these pages. Now, on this side, it says homeschool requirements. What is required from your local and your state? So like your county. Days of instruction, the hours, testing, yearly evaluations, required records, and then if there's any due dates for those records. This is a good section to have actually as like a bird's eye view, a quick flip to find out what is required. I also think it's smart to check this every year in case something changed that you weren't aware of. It's easy to just check and say, okay, yeah, this is what's required, but what if you missed something and they changed something on you? So I think this is a great addition. Local school district info, I'm not going to need this. I don't need the contact information, address, phone number, or anything like that. So I'm actually not sure how I'll utilize that. And then they give you a blank one to put anything that might be important to you. And then in this section, approved curriculum. Now, for me, I am a private homeschool. I am not part of a charter or anything like that, so I don't need to get anything approved. But I think I'll utilize this as the curriculum that I chose to use for the year, just so that I have that record. I think that would be a great use of that spot. And then you turn the page and you get 12, I'm assuming, 12 boxes for each month. And you can utilize these as important dates. You can put the holidays, you can put your breaks, you can put anything that you need to remember for that month. You could even put okay, so there's such and such curriculum. This is where we want to be this month, and this is what we want to get done. And then you can just continue on through all of the months. You can use this as your read aloud section. So the books for January that you want to read, for February that you want to read, you can use it as a outside in nature type of a thing. So you can break it down into, so January, February, March, it could be like winter, and the areas that you want to go and see in those months. You can put field trips here. Again, it is endless with the amount of things that you can put on these pages. And then you have your lined pages here, and you can write out anything that you need. You could brainstorm ideas. You could even have this as like a journal. So you could say, okay, this is how I want the month to look. Or you can even go back and say, this is what happened this month, and here's what I want to change, or here's what we could do better, or here's what we loved. You can print pictures and have this be like the highlights of our homeschool month. So it could be like a documentation of all of the fun places you went to. And then when you turn the page, you get into the month. And again, it's not labeled. So you're going to have to say when this is starting and what month that it is. Now, this is where you can really narrow in your month. Here's a cute quote. It is not what is poured into a child, but what is planted that counts. You have your monthly focus, enrichment classes. So if they are enrolled in anything or if they have lessons, you can put those there. Field trips and outings that you're going to be doing. And then any supplies, resources, books, anything that you need for that month, you can just list them here. So you can really just hone in on what the focus is for the month. Is there a child that you need to focus on? Is there an activity you need to focus on? Just anything that you need to put in here and have a place to be reminded, this would be it. Then you get another lined page here. And now we are into the monthly view. This is where you can write the month that you are going to be starting. Now, since this did not start for you, you could start this in July. You can start it in August. Say your school year starts in January. You can start it in January. Each tab on the side, that is going to indicate the color, like the color theme. So this is kind of a blue, and you see there are blue hints everywhere on the page. You will have to date this, so you can get those cute little date stickers, or you can just write it in, whatever you want to do. This could be your monthly spread. You can put all of the things in life on here, or you can strictly just have this be homeschool related things. Down the side, you can write the week number. So say this is the first week of school. You can just write week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. You can individually keep track of your days. Say Tuesday was the first day of school. You can write a number 1, and then Wednesday you'd have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you can just number them there so that you have that record also. If we keep going, it turns into, on the teacher lesson planner, it has this spread, except it is dated. So this is not dated. This gives you flexibility to have, say you don't do school on a Monday and you are a Tuesday through Saturday person. So it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's just more flexible for you because homeschoolers do school whenever is convenient. And for us, we do a Monday through Friday. So I would just be labeling them Monday through Friday. And then up here, I like having our subjects or a child. But also, since it's not dated, it gives you that vertical flexibility. So say you are a vertical planner and you want Monday to be this way, and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then you have just a blank space for whatever you need. You could even have this Saturday and Sunday. You can turn this one into a Sunday. So there's that option. And then you can list your children on this side so that everything they have to do for the week, you can work it That way, I just love how this planner is going to be so flexible for you. But like I was saying, I'm going to use it where it's Monday through Friday this way, and then our subjects this way. And then I'll do like notes and things here, only because that's how my brain has always worked with the teacher planner with the homeschooling. So I don't want to kind of try something new and throw my brain off. I need to do what I'm used to. So then they give you, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks in between the months. And sometimes all of those 5 are not going to be used because you know how weeks work. There are times where the new month starts in the current week. So you don't have to utilize all of that. So then it goes back into those lined pages again. And how I really think I'm going to use this is just, I'm going to go back. So this is in the beginning of the next month, but I'll go back and I'll print pictures and have our like the things we did, the memories, the fun things, just as a memory keeper on those 2 pages. And then it just looks the same through each month. Just the color scheme is different, and I believe the quotes are different. So let's look at all the quotes. Every moment is a chance to learn and grow. Okay, so then it's the same theme. And then we have not all classrooms have 4 walls. I love that. I have a mug that actually says that. And then this one, we learn and grow together. So again, you can start this anytime you want, any month. I am probably going to start in July because I do have some school that we're doing, and then that means that it will end in June for me. But that's okay because then I can get another one and start in July again. And then we have this color. It's kind of, it looks like it's peach on the tab, but it looks more, it does not look peach on the printed page. You're making a difference every day. And then we have another month. Change happens with action, big and small. What you teach today can improve their tomorrow. Curious minds inspire others. And I kind of like this ombre effect. Is that happening in all of them? No, this one has kind of a green and then it goes orange. And then this one says, bring out the best in your children. Inspire your children to think for themselves. Pass on your love of learning to your children. Be a guide for your children's greatness. And that is the last month. And then it goes into trackers. And this is where I was kind of really excited. So curriculum resources, you can list the curriculum that you need to get for the year. You can list any accounts that you have and passwords. You can list more of them over here. I don't see that I'm going to need this much space for curriculum resources. So what you could do is grab some washi and you can just cover site, account, and password if this is something that you will not utilize. And then now all of a sudden you have columns and you can utilize these columns however you want. You can have a column per child and what curriculum they're using. You could, let's see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I mean, you could even do like a schedule on here. So you have like a schedule that you could refer back to, just anything. I love this. You guys, this planner I'm so excited about it. I cannot wait to jump in here and start planning. Okay, reading log. I love this. Again, I love everything. So the date that you started the book title, and the author. And you could even add in a finish date if you want. You can put like such and such date to such and such date so you can see how long it took to read that. You can even add, if you didn't want to do the author, you can just put stars here, or like, my kids loved it, they didn't like it, anything. So they give you 3 pages of reading log. And then an attendance tracker. This is perfect. Okay, so it has enough for 4 children. And that's perfect for me because I have 4 children. So you just write their name and the school year and when they did school. So here are the days in the month, and then you can have the months go across this way. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And then you just mark them off, or you can put the number. And I have actually enjoyed putting the day of school. So say the 3rd of whatever month this is, you put number 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so then you always have a track of, so like say your state requires 180 days of school. Well, then if you look on this tracker and you see a bunch of checks, well, that's fine, but then you have to go and sit and count the checks. Well, if you have it numbered, then over here it says day 85. Okay, well, I'm on 85 days. Then you can figure out how many more days of school you need to finish out the year. So I love that. And then an expense tracker. You can track what you have bought for your homeschool, the curriculum, the pens, the binders, anything that you want to track on here. And if you don't want to track your expenses, then you can utilize this however you need. Just add some washi and cover it up and just go for whatever you need to track. And then we have, these are called checklists in the teacher planner, but over here it says tracker for, and you can write what it's for and just have any information that you need on these pages. Now, I did hear that with this launch, you will not be able to add any more pages. So you won't be able to add any more trackers or like any of these little holders here. I couldn't think of the name, you guys. So that's kind of a bummer, but they said maybe in the future they would open that up and be able to customize it a little bit more. All right, homeschool pals and other homeschool contacts. This is an area where if you want to add maybe your community, all the names and maybe phone numbers so that you can have it with you handy, that might be a good idea. I'm not sure if I'll utilize this page, to be honest, because I have an address book and I'm not sure if I'm gonna need to just transfer these down again. I don't know, we'll see. We are coming on to the end. They do add stickers. We have some functional stickers here. Then we have today, this week, rescheduled, canceled, to-dos, and then some trackers here, which will be nice to just pop into your pages on the week. And then this is always fun because you can put happy birthday stickers, celebrate stickers, just put these anywhere that you need them. Then you have these stickers, and they look like they would fit up here or even in like this box here if you wanted to add a header to any of those. And you keep going, you have a little file folder for anything that you want to pop in here, any loose pages. You have this little protector for pages here. And that's it. So the front and the back cover, you can use wet erase markers to write on if you need it. I've actually never utilized that. I don't need to write on the back. There's enough pages in a planner for me that I don't need to have that. The coil options that you can choose from, they sent me platinum. You can get it in gold and rose gold. So those are the 3 colors. I personally would have chosen gold because that is my favorite coil. But since they sent me this one, I'll use this one. It's okay. It's not going to be the end of the world. I am just so happy to finally have an Erin Condren planner that I can use for homeschooling that is actually for homeschooling. Okay, I know that took a while to get through and I still have some things to show you, but I did want to this was what I was most excited for. So I wanted to show you that first. Okay, the next thing that I think is pretty neat is this pouch. Okay, It is called the 5-in-1 zipper pouch, and it's Colorful Cosmos. When you open it, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 separate pouches, and they come out if you want them to come out. And so you can keep pencils in this one, pens in this one, highlighters in this one, and markers in this one. And you can just close it up and everything is together. I mean, you can probably even fit things on the side here. I am excited for this pouch. I think it has a little handle. I can see myself utilizing this, and look it matches the cover of the homeschool planner. So I am going to be definitely utilizing this pouch. Now, one thing that was kind of a shock to me because it didn't match the rest of the box was this lunch pail. It is black. I probably wouldn't have chosen black or this this design, the peace sign, but you guys know these little lunch pails, how they completely open up so that you can put your food on like the inside of this without having it, like say you're in a picnic or you're on the ground eating and you don't want your food on the ground, you have a spot to put it. So how this opens up, I'm just going to do it real quick. It's gonna be loud. You just open it up just like that, and then you have your space. So again, I'm sorry that I don't have really enough room. Let's see. Can you guys see? Okay, so you see it's big. It opens all the way up. All right, let me close this. It's actually an easy close. You just kind of bring all the sides up and they just Velcro right back together. And then you just close it and you are done. Okay, put that to the side. The next thing that I want to show you, they sent fine tip wet erase markers. And the reason why I think they sent that to me is because this is a magnetic, like daily to-dos, like daily schedule. And you can maybe hang this on a whiteboard or something that's magnetic, obviously. And you can have your to-do list, things you need to prep, anyone you need to contact, and you can write the date here. If I'm being truly honest, I will not use this. I don't see a need for this for myself. So, I mean, it's a neat idea. I just think that this would be busy work, like something that is like extra that doesn't need to be done. Okay, so I'm gonna put those to the side. Actually, what I wanna do is show you the tip here. These 3 colors on the back, it says watermelon, dandelion, and seafoam. So I'm gonna grab seafoam. And what they tell you to do, you guys see that tip? They tell you to, with the cap on, hold the marker tip downward and shake several times to mix the ink. And then you press down a couple times on the wet erase surface until the ink flows, and then you test before writing. Should we test it out, you guys? Let's try it. Okay, it is open and I am going to try this out. Let's see how long it takes to get this ink to come out. Okay, come on. Nope, there it goes. Okay, let's see. Okay, that writes really nice. I like that. Okay, let's see how long it takes to dry. So fine tip wet erase markers. Write on wet erase surfaces, wipe off, and repeat. Okay, so that was still wet. I wonder if it takes a while. Yeah, it takes a while to dry. So you don't want to touch it, but once it's dry, it will stay on there. And then I'm assuming, since it says wet erase, that you get a wet paper towel or a rag and you go ahead and take it off with that. Okay, the next thing that I have is this sticky note pad. This one says today, and it is sticky. It's not just a notepad. You have your top priorities, a checklist, and then anything to write here. This one is a separate one, and it says important and today, tomorrow, or later, like when it has to get done. And then we have these flags. I have to be honest, I am not a huge sticky note person. I don't use a lot of sticky notes. Whenever I get sticky notes from Erin Condren or any other company, I hardly use them, to be honest with you. So I am not sure how I will utilize that, or even if I will. This is the dual tip list markers. These are fun. I love the colors. They're nice and bright. We have, you know, a check, a box, a plus sign, a multiplication sign, a star, and a heart. These are great colors, and I will definitely utilize these. And then something that was fun and interesting, the reusable index cards. Now we can use the fine tip wet erase markers on these, and you can essentially use them however you want. And they can be, like they said, reusable. So once you're done, erase it and then write something else. I can see these being a good addition to my homeschool. So if there is something that is in a book that I want them to remember, I can go ahead and just write it on these, and they can flip through them and just memorize what I want on there. Maybe even like math facts or Bible verses, or if we want to do vocabulary, just anything. Okay, we have two more things that I want to show you. This is the acrylic compartment storage box. It says it's customizable and it's perfect for organizing small desk accessories, cords, or jewelry. Let me see if I can get this open. Okay, it's out of the box and it's really cute. Look at this lid, flips open, and you can change what slots these go in. If you want like a smaller area here, bigger here. I mean, you can even just take it out and put it somewhere if you don't want it in here. I wonder if this would hold a washi. Wouldn't this be a cute little washi holder? Let's see, what do I have? Ooh, okay, that fits. Let's see if I have. Okay, so that, they don't fit there, but well, that one fit there because it was smaller. I wonder, maybe I could just like take a section out and have a couple of the washies run down this side, and then maybe I can keep those stickers that I get from Cocoa Daisy. I don't know. I'm gonna have to play around with that one. But this is cute, and it would look really adorable just sitting on your desk. Okay, last thing that I want to show you, the last thing that I received is this book, and it is a activity tracker. This looks like it is a 7x9 size, and the coil, if you can see, it's like a clear plastic. Let me just flip through it really quick. Let me move everything. All right, it is not dated. It is not tabbed. It's just colorful tabs. It says my activity is, when I started it, when you actually do it, where you do it, and the supplies needed. Then you can write your favorite part, the skills that you want to learn, my goals for this activity, so what I can do to make it happen, help I might need, who can help me. So you have a few of those, and then it turns into a skill tracker. It says use these pages to keep track of the skills you learn and the progress you make each week or month. And then here's your activity log. So you write the week, and then you can give the week the stars that you want, what you practiced, what you accomplished, what you need to keep practicing, and then fun moments. And then they give you a box that's blank so that you can add whatever you want. After the activity log, it goes into today was a big day. You can add your date and all of the stars that you want to give it. Were you doing a game, a meet, a tournament, what you did, how did it go, what did you do well, and your favorite memory. And you get a few sheets of those, and then it goes to the next tab, and it is repeated. The same exact thing under each tab. I'm wondering if you can use this monthly. Actually, this seems like let me count the weeks to see how many weeks there are. I wonder if this is, like, how many months can you get? Hold on. So I think you're gonna get 3 months in each section to write down all your things. So this will last you 3 months. And then the last tab is exactly the same as the other two. And then you have your wet erase on each side of the cover, just like the planners. And that's the activity tracker. Honest opinion, I will not use this. I have found that I am not a tracker. I don't track things, but maybe one of my kids wants to use it and track the things that they're doing. So if they end up using this, I will let you guys know and show you the pages if they decide to use it. Well, that was it. That is everything that I received in my first Erin Condren affiliate box. I am so excited that I was able to work with Erin Condren to show you these items, but I have to say that my most favorite thing that I was sent was this homeschool planner. You guys, be on the lookout for more videos of me using this homeschool planner. I will film when I set this up and how I'm going to use it. So yeah, I'm just super excited about this and excited to take you on the journey of the brand new Erin Condren homeschool planner. Before I end, I want to make sure that I tell you a couple important dates. So July 6th is the insider launch. July 6th through the 10th, EC Insiders receive 2 times the points on their purchase. And then July 6th through the 31st, you get 20% off 4 or more accessories. And then July 11th is the general back to school launch. So if you're not an insider, you should sign up so you can take advantage of this launch early. And I will put a link down in my description for the insider, to link you to the insider sign up, as well as my affiliate code. If this video helped you, I would surely appreciate you using my link. If you're interested in the homeschool planner, I would recommend purchasing this. It is amazing. Well, you guys, I will see you all next time. Have a great day. Bye.